everybody. For reading or word work today, we are going to learn about synonyms. No, Luna, I did not say cinnamon. I said synonym. Although cinnamon toast does sound really good right now. A synonym is a word that means pretty much the same thing as another word. Think about it. I'm going to write a word down on my screen. I'm going to write the word good. What does good mean? Stop and think. What does good mean? Okay, now I'm going to write down a different word. Great. Well, what does great mean? To me, great means that you're doing something right. Good also means that you are doing something right, or something's going right. What about this word? Awesome. What does that mean to you? Pause the video and think about it. When I say the word awesome, I mean something's going really right. So if something's going good, things are going good, they're going right. If they're going great, they're still going right. If they're going awesome, they're going right, but they're going really right. How about the word wonderful? What does that mean? It means that something's amazing, or maybe something's going right. These words could all be considered synonyms. They are different words, but they definitely have similar meanings. We're going to watch a video that's going to help clarify that for us.
Synonyms. Often there's more than one way to say something. Words or phrases that have similar meanings are called synonyms. Sometimes a synonym will mean the exact same thing. Other times they will mean almost the same thing. Either way, synonyms are words that have nearly the same meaning. Here's some examples. Let's say someone is mad. You could say that person is angry. Mad and angry are two synonyms that have the exact same meaning. Another synonym for mad, especially if the person is very mad, would be irate. Irate means really angry. You could also say furious, which also means really angry. You could say cross, infuriated, enraged, incensed, livid, or apoplectic. Apoplectic means really, really angry. And here's the thing about all of these words. Not only are they synonyms for mad, they're all synonyms for each other. Here's another example. There are a lot of ways to say something is small. You could say it's tiny, which is really small, or petite, or minuscule, which is really, really small, or microscopic, which is so small you can only see it with a microscope, or little, or teeny, or itty-bitty, or itsy-bitsy, like the spider. Some words, especially descriptive words, or adjectives, will have a lot of synonyms. Other words might have just a synonym or two, like drink and beverage. And some words have no other way to say them. In other words, they have no...
Okay, so synonyms are words that mean similar things. We're going to go ahead and practice now. You're going to need to get your reading work packet out. It's labeled a reading work packet. If you don't have a reading work packet or you can't find yours, you can just write down your answers on a piece of paper. And we're going to turn to page 4. It will look like this. On this page, we're just going to practice with some synonyms. The directions say, read these sentences from the passage, underline the synonym that means about the same thing as each word in bold. Then circle the best definition for each word. So we're going to do number 1 together. The only thing Enid loved and adored more than the jungle was reading. So what word would mean the same or very close to adored? Eaten, missed, or thought highly of. So if she loved and adored it, if she loved and eaten it, doesn't really make much sense to eat a jungle, right? The only thing Enid loved and adored more than the jungle was reading. So what about missed? Does she love and miss it? Is it talking about missing anything? No. So maybe let's try this last one. The only thing Enid... I'm having a hard time with that name today. Enid loved and thought highly of. Does she think highly of the jungle? So the only thing she loved, if you love something, do you think highly of it? Do you think it's really important? Right. So the answer would be C. The only thing Enid loved and adored more than the jungle was reading. Number 2. Help, said the small, meek voice. So you have to picture, visualize, there's that strategy we're using. A small, meek voice. So help, said the small, meek voice. Is it going to be a small, gentle voice? Maybe, right? A small, funny voice? Well, if he's saying help, is he being funny? Or is she being funny? No. A small, sleepy voice? Well, if someone's yelling help, they're probably not very sleepy. So the answer would be A. Meek means meek and gentle have similar meanings. Enid ran to Mabel's voice and was surprised and shocked by what she saw. So does shocked mean did not expect, angry, or sad? What do you think? Did not expect, right? So she was shocked. She did not expect it. So shocked means as a synonym to did not expect. On the other shore, on the opposite side of the river, was tiny Mabel. So opposite. Is opposite going to be enemy side, different side, or copy side? What's the synonym for opposite? Go ahead and see if you can figure it out. Different. If you said different, very good. So it's not the enemy side of the river, that doesn't make sense, and the copy side of the river doesn't make sense. So the only thing that's even close to making sense would be different. So opposite means different. Doesn't mean exactly different, but it's a synonym to different. If it rains too much, rivers can swell and get bigger. So which one of these would be a synonym for swell? Breathe, grow, or make smaller. Go ahead and see if you can figure it out. Great. If you said B, then you're on the right track. Way to go. So for step number 2 of your assignment, it says go to slide 2 and see if you can add synonyms to our class list. So what I'm going to do tomorrow is I'm going to make this document editable, so editable by every student in the class. So we're all going to be working together on the same document. So what you type, other people are going to see. So these are our words, happy, big, and pretty. So if you can think of a word that means almost the same thing as happy, or almost the same thing as big, or almost the same thing as pretty, go ahead and click in that box, and you can type your word. So maybe for happy, you could say glad. Maybe that's a word that you're going to use. Then if you want to add on after that person, you push enter, and you push enter and add your word. Enter, add your word, enter, add your word, enter, add your word. Big. Maybe something, if it's big, it could be large. Awesome. All right, if something's pretty, it could be good looking. If it's pretty, it's also looks good. So if you can add to any of these boxes, go for it. I can't wait to see how many words we're going to come up with. Please make sure that you are not deleting anyone's words. They probably won't like that very much. I will be on GoGuardian to help you during the day, so that little chat icon in the corner, click it, and then you can talk to me and ask me your questions. Okay. Finally, to wrap this up, we're going to practice your vocabulary on quizzes again. You're going to have a short little quiz on for a grade tomorrow for your vocab. So make sure that you take this seriously. 80% or higher would be a 3. And then finally, you're going to turn this assignment in. Okay. Thank you.